I honestly never thought I would be screaming like a little girl, but here we are, and it's all thanks to the Nintendo Switch. This is this wow. Okay, just wow. This is going to replace the Wii U, and I think they've got it. They've got it because my Wii, unfortunately, has stopped responding. I think the power supply is shot. But even when it was still working, I never really used it much unless I had other friends with me. If I was alone, I primarily played my 3DS. Part of the reason is because since I have mild cerebral palsy, I tend to stiffen up a lot more quickly than most people. So I like to be able to move around. But also, just being able to play on the comfort of my bed and whatnot, and especially since the Virtual Console, I've got the original Super Mario 3 for both the 3DS and the Wii, and I actually find myself playing more on the 3DS, even though I haven't really played lately because of my studies. But more to it than that, I think that Nintendo really does have a winner here because we live in a mobile-first society, and I think Nintendo has acknowledged that by giving us Super Mario Run on iOS. I made a comment about that back when Apple had their keynote for the iPhone 7. But what's so great about the Switch? You probably see that it's sitting here in its little dock, right? Well, check, and we have the controller here on the left, but check this out. So you can remove the Switch from its dock, and the dock remains connected to your TV. So you can remove the Switch from the dock, take the controller and split it up into 3 pieces, and put the 2 controller pieces onto the side of the Switch, and voila, you've gone from desktop to portable. And also you'll notice that the Switch has the same control layout on both sides. Well, the reason for that is because not only can the 2 controllers split in half, and I just gave it away there, didn't I? Not only can the parts of the controller split in half, but these 2 sides are dedicated controllers within themselves. So each system actually comes with 2 controllers. As you can see, you can insert each side of the controller into the Switch, but you can also remove them, and one of these can be player 1, one of these can be player 2. There's a kickstand on the back of the Switch, and you can effectively play multiplayer games this way. And I believe that you can even connect 2 Switches and play 4-player games. So this is going to be grand. I apologize for my lack of commentary, but I don't really have. I'm so excited I can't even think of the words to say. Now, there are a couple of caveats. Obviously, nothing's perfect. 1, we don't know what the battery life is going to be. 2, we don't know if the individual controller portions, if they're going to run on their own batteries. 3, we don't know how much any of this is going to cost. But I think Nintendo missed the boat here by having us wait until March. Because given all the positive press this thing has gotten, if they release this during the holiday season, which we are effectively now in with Halloween coming up in just a few weeks, actually is it next week? Let me see. Today's the 20th. Yeah, just over a week. Since we are effectively in the holiday season, I honestly think Nintendo missed the boat by waiting till March. Because if they did release this over the holiday season, then I think all of their losses would be negligent, because this thing is... based on the initial hype, this is going to blow it out of the water. I cannot express how incredibly excited I am. And the fact that, in my case, the fact that if I'm getting too tired of the small screen, which looks to be about a 7-inch screen, say if you had a Nexus 7, I'd say something like that. If you had a 7-inch screen, if I'm getting tired of the 7-inch screen, being able to take the controllers off of the Switch itself, plug them into the controller base, or even use the Pro controller that's going to be coming out, and dock the Switch back into its little docking station on the TV to charge it and to play on the big screen. I mean, this is incredible. Go on YouTube. Nintendo put up their own video about this thing, so you're welcome to watch for yourself. Many people have already given their 2 cents about that video. I'm not going to, because I guess to me, yes, it's wonderful to show off the capabilities of the system, but at the same time, I'm getting to the point where if things look entirely too staged, it's kind of a turnoff for me. Now, I'm not saying that what they did was a bad thing. Like I told you but just a second ago, it's wonderful to see what the system can do, and we're getting a wonderful idea of what the system can do. But at the same time, we have... I much rather prefer to watch the hands-on of actual technology journalists versus something that was... I'll say it again, staged. I mean, obviously it had to be, considering this. I don't know. I was going to say this is still in development, but I don't even know if it... I guess it would still have to be if they're going to wait to release it till March. Because if it's ready to go, if this thing is ready to go and they are holding off till March... But I'm going to be very excited in the coming months to see what happens, because, like I told you before, we do live in a mobile-first society. Back when the Wii came out in 2006, 10 years ago, it's hard to believe that the Wii as a system has been out for 10 years. It's 10 years old. I personally have had my own Wii since 2008. It's just hard to believe that much time has passed. And over the last 10 years, we've gone to a mobile-first society. And I think the new CEO of Nintendo acknowledges this. So, what do you guys think about the Switch? Me personally, if it's not too expensive, I might decide to get this as a summer treat for myself, depending on how things go with the reviews. Thank you for watching. Comments are welcome, and have a nice day.